Always pushing help, wealth, better understanding self, and giving praise to the Most High. So I'm gonna get right into this video, but I did a video on this earlier. Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. I didn't have the details that I have now. It is reported that Austin Metcalf put a post out that was racist. He said those monkeys better not be at the track meet, and he posted a picture of the guns, which have people further to believe that he was a bully. And it's different when you're a bully like that, when you're talking like that as a bully, and people got to respect that because it's a long line of history of people doing things to unalive us and no charges get nothing happened. So you got to defend yourself at any means. So it looking at how this story was broken down and looking at what happened, putting myself in his shoes, now I can understand if somebody's posting guns online, why you would have to have some type of weapon to defend yourself. Now, people are gonna think about why would a kid have a knife in a track meet? But if you look at the percentage of the race, percentages in that state, you know, and knowing the history that our people been through, you have to be aware of what's going on. There's a lot of things that happen to our people that it was no justice. So when you get somebody talking like how Austin Metcalf was talking, it is what it is at the end of the day. Okay. Condolences to his family though that had their loss. We never want to see nobody. We still want to get this thing right so we don't have to be hurting each other. We don't want to have that. But with our history, you can't play with us like that. Without further ado, let my boy Introvert Rockstar salute to him for covering this and giving me more insight. Check it out.
There was this kid, before I knew his name now, this kid was sitting under our tent at track. We asked him to move. He started getting aggressive and talking reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move." He's like, "Make me move." Also grabbed his backpack. This kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see the stab. But then I look at my brother, and then I'm not going to talk about the rest. So yeah. Just that's just what I saw. And I tried to help him, but
it was just senseless.
It was really senseless. Really, I don't know why a person would do that to someone just over that little argument. It's just crazy in this world nowadays how people just up and do that. Like that a man has a family. That man has people that care about them all the time, and he did everything for our family too. He was a strong man. He was a strong kid.
And look, first of all, rest in peace to that young man. But on this channel, we hold racist Caucasian people accountable. His brother just told us the truth. Listen again. Run the tape.
And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move." He's like, "Make me move." Also grabbed his backpack. This kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see the stab. But then I look at my brother, and then I'm not going to talk about the rest. So yeah. Just that's just what I saw. And I tried to help him, but
it was just senseless.
His twin brother attacked first. Make that make sense. And notice he said, "I'm not going to talk about the rest." Well, guess what, partner? I'm going to talk about the rest because racist Caucasian people, they always love to attack our people and hide their hands, attack our people and cry wolf. But now on this channel, we let nothing slide. So let's get right into this article so I can show y'all how cold the game really is. And this article is by the New York Post. It was published April 4th, 2025 at 9:36 a.m. The chilling words team told cops after allegedly stabbing Texas football star Austin Metcalf, who died in twin brother's arms. And notice how they use certain words. He died in his twin brother's arms, but they won't tell you the truth, but they'll play with your mind. They'll play psychological games with our minds to make us feel sorry. But let's carry on. The teenager accused of fatally stabbing Austin Metcalf and leaving him to die in his twin brother's arms at a high school track meet allegedly admitted to the senseless unaliving, but claimed it was in self-defense. "I'm not alleged. I did it," 17-year-old Karmelo Anthony chillingly told police in Frisco, Texas, as he was being arrested at Kirkendall Stadium. The horrific stabbing was sparked when Anthony, who was sitting under another team's pop-up tent as it rained Wednesday morning, was asked by Metcalf to move, and Anthony refused. Anthony then unzipped a bag, reached inside, and told Metcalf, whom he had never met before, touch me and see what happens, a witness told police. And look, the brother already told us what happened, but you have to use your common sense. No young black man that's captain of the football team that has a 4.0 is going to randomly attack another young Caucasian man. It's not happening. He
For
didn't
no
do that for
reason.
no
Yeah.
reason. Then I stepped back and said, wait, what's the race demographic in Frisco, Texas? Check this out. 51.2 Caucasian people, 8.6 black people. You might as well say 91.4% Caucasian people, because everyone else, especially in Texas, they already want to be Caucasian. The Hispanics, the Asians, they all want to be Caucasian people. So 8.6 black people, it tell me everything I need to know about Frisco, Texas. He's not going to get a fair trial. Of course, his bond going to be set at $1 million because it's only 8.6 black people in Frisco, Texas. And tell me this, why would the article say whom he's never met before? So I said, wait, let me go further down the rabbit hole. So I went over to Facebook and everything started to make sense. Check this out. And shout out to Kevin Hayes. I think he's a track coach in Texas, and he knew Karmelo Anthony. The truth about Karmelo, let's set the record straight. Enough with the misinformation. Let's talk about facts. Number one, it's normal for students from different schools to gather under another school's tent. Karmelo had friends there. He wasn't trespassing or looking for trouble. And if you ran track, you already know we always go to everybody else's tent. That's common. Number two, the claim that one of the twins had never seen Karmelo before, a blatant lie. Number three, no student has the right to remove another student from a school-owned tent. The school owns the tent, not the twins. Number four, Karmelo is a track athlete. The twins are not. He wasn't expecting to see them there. See, everybody was talking like the twins was running track and Karmelo did nothing. No, he ran track. The twins was just there bullying people. And then he says, now here's what they don't want you to know. The twins didn't just ask him to leave. They tried to jump him. Before attacking him, they tried to take his belongings. They broke his phone and stomped on it. The twins are known bullies. So ask yourself, if two 200-plus pound attackers came at your child, what would you expect them to do? And again, shout out to Kevin Hayes for that information. But you see the games that the media plays on our people. That's the reason why his brother said, I'm not going to tell the rest. Of course, you're not going to tell the rest of the story because you're going to tell on yourself. And then the media is so cold with it. They showed Karmelo Anthony holding the gun, but they never showed the twins holding a gun. And you got to think about it. In Texas, every family has guns. It's like a cell phone. It's common. So for you to judge, for everybody to judge Karmelo Anthony holding that gun, but not to judge those twins holding that gun, make it make sense. But no one's going to judge them right because they have on hunting gear. That means nothing. Keep the same goddamn energy. And then Kevin Hayes said something that was very important. He said these twins are known bullies. So you have to go back to the past. In these mostly Caucasian towns where it's a lot of Caucasian people and less black people, what do they known for? What are they known for throughout history doing to our people? Let's start with the KKK. They love taking advantage of our people when we buy ourselves. If it's a group of us, they don't attack. They have to catch you by themselves because, they are cowards. And see me, I can give you examples. I don't just talk. Number one, we have Robert Brooks, upstate New York. 18 correctional officers handcuffed him and unalived him. Number two, we have Ronald Green from Louisiana. 5 Louisiana troopers handcuffed him and unalived him. Number three, we have Messiah Nantwi. 15 New York, upstate New York correctional officers handcuffed him and unalived him. You even have the twins that was unalived, that was murdered in those Georgia mountains. And a volunteer firefighter took pictures. They arrested him for a few hours and released him. No questions about did he do it or not. No outrage. Where is the same outrage for those twins in Georgia, in those mountains, in that sundown town? Make it make sense. And look, I can go on and on. It's in their blood to attack our people and hide their hands. It's in their blood to attack our people and cry wolf. But not this time. They learned a valuable lesson. Carmelo Anthony just lost his best friend. You don't know what people going through. Don't touch people. Don't lay your hand on people. And for people are saying why he had a knife with him, it's Texas, dog. Either people got guns or they carrying knives. A lot of men, especially in the South, everybody carries pocket knives. We don't know what kind of knife he had. A lot of men, a lot of young men carry knives.
Right.
It's just, the way of life. If you
It's just the way it is. Now, salute to that boy, introvert rock star. I'm gonna show y'all the listen, we gotta support Carmelo Anthony just because of the post that, and I showed y'all can see the post on my YouTube page. I got it in the community section where he says those monkeys better not be at the track meet. And he posted a picture of guns. So to us, this is why somebody may have a knife. It was probably some words before. He probably got bullied before, and he probably was like, "Look, I'm not finna let nobody take advantage of me." That's the only reason a kid will have a knife. People got to stop thinking that a black kid in a predominantly white area is gonna have a knife because he want to protect himself. Because look at the history. Emmett Till. We can go on and on with murders that happened that took our kids' lives from them, and it was no justice. It's people complaining about this, and Carmelo Anthony got arrested. The twins that we got, they got killed in Georgia in the mountains. A white guy took a picture of it. It's no arrest. And you got people online that's gaslighting this and trying to make it seem like, oh, he crazy. But these people would say nothing when it came to having justice for when black people lose their lives. So I'm standing on business with Carmelo Anthony. Make sure I gotta show y'all his I'll show y'all his GoFundMe. Got 100,000, and old boy got 230,000, 108,000. Make sure y'all definitely spread this, give, send, go, and we need to show support for our brothers. So make sure you make sure everybody get the facts straight to know that this kid posted something that was racist and was a bully, and it's accounts that's saying it. I'm confident that Carmelo Anthony will probably beat this case because of the bullying experience, and he posted those guns, and that's already a threat to his life. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
You are totally dependent on other people to take care of your needs because you don't have those roots sunk into the ground. To have a community, you must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.